What's up everybody and welcome to a new weapon mod. This is going to be one with an interesting name, an interesting pronunciation of that name, the Mosin Nagant. And yes, that's how you pronounce it. I actually Googled a lot before making this video. Regardless, this is going to be a new mod by a bunch of different people. Some of the same people that worked on things like the RU556, War Daddy, Kovadanga. A lot of really well-known mod authors are behind this project. So in first person, we do have the weapon. As you can see, it does look quite nice. There's basically two fundamental variants of this gun. First and foremost, we do have the infantry variant, which I am holding right now. I'll give you a look and a listen to this one. And then we do have the counterpart in the sniper version. So this one actually is silenced. That's you could have a silencer on either or, as well as this one has a bayonet. You can also have a bayonet on either or. The main difference between these two though is that basically the sniper version you can put a scope on. You cannot do that with the infantry version, but the sniper version actually can only be reloaded by one bullet at a time. So if I do shoot it, as you can see, it's only going to put in one bullet at a time. If you actually shoot the whole thing, you're going to have a very slow reload, and basically those are the two large differences. I probably will find myself using the sniper version. I'm actually using the script version, so as you can see, if I shoot only one bullet, it will only put one back in. There is also a non-scripted version because the script has some glitches and bugs that some people don't like having to deal with, and if you wanted to use those, you can as well. This also does feature some different length barrels. That's actually the other difference I have between the two. I'm using the long barrel and the short barrel, as you can see right there. But it actually has third-person reload animations, which look really nice. So as you can see, I'll reload right there, and all animations work really perfectly. And again, they just look very aesthetically pleasing. So we could reload this one as well, which this one will actually go a little bit faster. Oh, I guess the scripts don't work in the third person. I did know that. I just forgot to say it. But then there you go. So both of them are really cool guns. It is totally meant to be like a proper sniper rifle. You can't really use this as a medium range weapon unless you're using it with the iron sights, which is totally viable. It's extremely high damage, but I think a lot of people are going to want to use this version because I just think using these really nice see-through scopes is just the more enjoyable way to use it. So in the weapons workbench, there isn't a ton going on with this weapon. As I did say before, you do have the infantry and sniper variants, which I did go over in the beginning here. Then if you work your way all the way to the bottom, you do have some different ones. They're all largely the same. These ones doing the most damage, these ones doing the least. As you can see, even from the start, 207 damage per shot is going to be very high. I feel like this weapon is actually balanced quite nicely. It does a lot of damage per shot, but of course it uses one 308 ammo, and it does have a relatively slow reload, and just all around it's an old school weapon meant to be a little bit more difficult to use than some of the more modern snipers that are available. So we do have some of the options. I'm actually going to switch to the sniper version because we have more options, and again we do have those different barrel lengths. As I did say in the beginning, they're very minuscule. As you can see, it has a pretty big impact on range, but actually aesthetically there's not a huge difference between the different barrel lengths. They're between the long and the short, maybe there's a more of an extreme, but I feel like the intermediate ones aren't too crazy. There's no stock options for this one, no magazine options or clip options, and there are two different see-through scopes. I showed you one in the intro. That was the I don't know, the PE one, and now I'm using the PU one. They're relatively the same. I think I prefer the PU one a little bit more than you just have a regular PE scope or the standard iron sights. Then we do have a suppressor, a bayonet Rizia power. So I'm not really sure what the story behind this one is, but this one definitely looks pretty interesting. It's basically 4 bayonets on every side of the weapon. Definitely looking pretty funny and cool. I actually prefer to use this with the bayonet. And then you also have a damage option, which I really like seeing in this mod. I think this is a very appropriate mod to have that because it does have a lot of little quirks that I could see people only wanting to use a high damage variant of it. So I do have the sniper variant cranked up to 40% damage there. Then we do have the regular one. So that's pretty much it. It's a relatively simple weapon mod. It's a high quality one. But now let's go actually check it out in a action. So now at Spectacle Island with the same old with the all these people fighting each other. Let's go for some cool shots on some different enemies. We'll try and kill this one. Do I actually one-shot headshot them? That would be quite nice. If I could actually get some shots. That was a body shot, but I think it did hit. And I don't know if that hit. Okay, so we're definitely doing a lot of damage. I mean, this one is doing 300 damage or so per shot. So let's kind of run around here. Obviously, you don't want to get too close because, well, you want to shoot them from far away. There's a guy right there we could shoot. I think the see-through scopes integration on this mod is really well done. I really enjoy using it, and I think it just is a good example of, you know, different see-through scopes that I think other mods should kind of take a look at because, again, it is just really well implemented and quite a bit of fun to use. So let's shoot these two guys, see if we can't do too much damage to them, and hopefully I can kill them right here. There you go. A nice reload. Nope, I can't. So we can go for a critical hit on the second one. And there you go, a nice cool critical shot. And this gun is actually, again, really satisfying to use. These are some really high level enemies, so I'm not killing them in one shot, but most of the time you would kill them in one shot. Oh, I think I'm out of bullets. Yep. Most of the time you definitely would kill most enemies you do encounter with one shot with this gun. It does a lot of damage. And let's actually switch back to the sniper variant here and go try and pick off some enemies. I think I have to reload, kinda. Yeah, we do. And I'll do that. And it really is a high detail gun. The gun itself does look really high quality. Just some of the different options you do have on the gun are really high quality. Wow, that was bad. That was really bad. I'm not far enough away to be using the sniper variant, but I want to use the sniper variant. So we're going to back away from these guys, and that was a bad shot. I'm using one of the reverb mods, the ambiance. I think it's ambiance overhaul or something like that. That's why everything sounds so, well, reverby. And we can actually shoot this guy in the back because, you know, that's how you win wars, right? And we'll finish that guy up. He's going to go flying. We can go for a few shots on these guys trying to shoot me. And, oh, damn it. It doesn't auto-reload. I don't know. I noticed that with this weapon. I think that might have something to do with the script or something like that. But I've noticed that quite a few times. I'll be, like, aiming a shot and not realize I had a reload right there, which maybe because I play with my HUD off so often, but regardless, it's a thing, and not a big deal, but just something I did notice. And let's try and finish these guys off. But as you can see, it is a really satisfying weapon to use. I could see it being kind of polarizing. I think some people will really love this gun. Like, I really love guns like this in Fallout 4, but I think other people may not love it as much. I, again, think it's really well balanced with the damage and just the reload time and all that. I think they complement each other pretty well, which I definitely like to see. That's something some mods haven't really put too much time and effort into, and I feel like this one has. But that's pretty much it. Regardless, that's pretty much going to be it for the Mosin Nagant with the silent T, because it is a French word. And yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys did enjoy this. I definitely think it's a really cool old school weapon making its way into Fallout 4. One I would definitely recommend to download, even if you don't want it. Whoa, I just like glitched out there because the bayonet attack got canceled. Finish this guy off. And a really cool gun again that, you know, fits in Fallout 4 pretty well. As always, thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.